test 2 All Blacks up the road. What sort of a week has this week been in terms of getting over the disappointment of last week and channeling that into a good training week and a performance this weekend?
Yeah, look, it's not the week to be feeling sorry for yourself. Obviously, quick turnaround. We had to get stuck into a review early. Back on the wagon this weekend. Another opportunity for us as a squad to show what we can do. I think we showed some I suppose some patches of how we can perform, but I think the challenge for us is really putting it together across a bigger period of the game. Obviously they're going to have their purple patches, but I think our challenge is to have a bit more consistency across our game.
And how do you do that? How do you channel sort of a performance up into something of the full kind of 80 minutes or something?
Yeah, look, I think we've got to hold on to the ball a little better at times, a little bit more patient. I think we've certainly got to get ourselves, give ourselves a bit more of a chance with some of the silly penalties that we gave away last weekend. Teams like the All Blacks don't need the access that we gave them at times through some of the sillier penalties that we gave away. So denying access there. Set piece wise, we lost a handful of lineouts, couple of scrum penalties, 3 I think. There are areas that are access again for, as I said already, the team with the quality that the All Blacks have. You need to be denying that access. So there are certain areas that we need to work on.
You've been involved in Irish teams and teams that have beaten the All Blacks before. So I mean, what's the key to beating a team of that quality?
Look, it always has to be one of our best performances when we do beat the All Blacks. These are the teams that you're coming up against, the very best in the world, and you can't have parts of your game that are strong and parts that aren't. You have to have complete performances, and that's what it takes to beat the quality teams.
And I don't know if you've a chance to see their team, but Scott Barrett slots in to the second oval. Dalton Papali'i comes in. He's another good top quality operator.
Yeah, look, across the board they have quality. It really is a matter of what quality they pick, certainly Sam Whitelock will be a loss for them, but the quality they bring in Barrett obviously into the second row. He showed last week how good he can be.
Your backs are to the wall here. It's a 3-game series. You've lost the first one. It's all on the line really this Saturday.
Yeah, I suppose cup rugby stuff back to it again. It's, I suppose, look, there's no beating about the bush either. Ireland have never won over here. So series win. History to be made. It's all on the line for us this weekend.
Thanks, man.
Peter, how important is Johnny Sexton's fitness and availability this week for you?
Look, there's no secrets. Obviously, Johnny's one of the best players in the world, best out halves in the world. So you want to be dealing from a full deck. We want to be playing from, as full a bill of health as possible. And there isn't anyone you'd say you can afford to have out with regard to having 3 games in the space of 9 or 10 days. So he's hugely important to us. Obviously, our captain. So that's where it stands now.
And how has he seemed to you since the game and the training? He seemed fine?
Yeah, look, far from a medical practitioner, but he seemed to be in good form. I'm sure the lads have given you an update on him, on where he stands, but he seemed to be in good form. Yeah.